Alright everybody, as promised, we are here. It's time for another Subnautica series. My name is Splat, and this game is approaching its final release. Today they put out, well not today, actually yes, a couple days ago. I don't do good with dates. That's in the order. It goes from big whatever. Ours goes the other way. And so, well, that one goes to there, and that one, you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. It's time for some more Subnautica. And I'll be honest with you, I've been dreading this series. Not because it's a bad game or anything like that. No, I've been dreading this series because I'm terrified of the ocean. I don't go out there. Like, I will snorkel, but if you want me in deep, dark water, nah, son. I'm good. Don't want to play anymore. Nah. This game freaks me the hell out on, like, a real subliminal level. And so, you guys are going to be here with me throughout this whole thing. And you are going to watch me probably lose a couple man points. But it's alright. Welcome. Let's do this thing. Let's hop in the water. I hope it's warm. Oh, here we go. It's time for our descent. Press any button to continue. Ooh, this is new. I haven't played this game since the update where they put in the big dude in the bottom of the ocean, the Leviathan Reaper. I haven't played in a while, so this should be very interesting. And away we go. We made it to the escape pod, and we are headed down to the planet. I forgot about the Aurora meltdown. Oh yeah, the ship is all explodey. That's right, we were on a spaceship. I forgot about that. Uh-oh, we lost our fire extinguisher. This would be a pretty terrifying experience as well, but then again, I guess anything that almost kills you is probably terrifying on a different level. You gotta get them hands up. He didn't take them boxing class. He got them hands up and blocked that thing off before he got knocked the hell on out. Oh well, sometimes you get knocked out. That's the way life goes. Okay, so the button's not working. Yeah, let me off the roller coaster ride. I don't want to be on this anymore. I've got little baby tiny. Why am I in a wetsuit and everything before I even got in the escape pod? So I've got the fire extinguisher. There it is. Can I, yeah, spray that thing. What that thing do? Get it done. Perfect. No more fire. Cool. Provide F8 to report bugs and give feedback. Well, that'll depend how many bugs I see in the ocean, so we're not quite at that point in the game just yet. Let's jump on into our fancy man iPad. You have suffered head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome.
Minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Alright, well, let's do this thing. That's all put away right there. We've got quick slots, so I don't really need can I put that away too? I can. So with our fabricator over here, we've got all the stuff that we've always had. Silicone rubber. Ooh, I forgot. They changed that over to creepvine. That's right. They've changed a bunch of stuff around. We got a coral tube sample. Just kind of taking a look to see what's changed in the general listings that we have right here. And then we will climb on out and take a look. We got a first aid kit right there. We got some fins. That's probably a good thing to have. Oh, they actually quantize it now. That's good. They actually tell you how much faster it makes you. That's good. A floating air pump, so that pumps air into pipes. And so it's the starting point for a pipe chain. Okay. That's new. So apparently we've got that going too. We've got a waterproof locker and some other things in here, and I'm fairly well experienced with all of that stuff. So let's exit. Down into the ocean we go. Pop that thing on it. Dude, I would never get down into that water. I would look, the water would be too deep, and I'd be like, nah, son. There's all kinds of glowy creatures and stuff down here. So
Suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
okay, now let's pick up some of these. We're going to need these a little bit later. And we'll grab those right there. The first big thing that we want to take a look around for, beautiful ocean. We want to look for food. If we can grab a peeper in here every now and again. Normally, you don't want to grab somebody's peeper when you're swimming in their pool, but today we're going to have to grab somebody's peeper. Hopefully, it's just not owned. They've changed up the actual meters as well for how all the other stuff works, too. That makes me pretty happy. The UI looks a lot better than what the hell was that? Something just shot a whole bunch of leaves at me. Who's firing leaves up inside of here? Y'all better stop. You better quit. Man, oh, they changed the colors on the boomerangs, too. They look a little bit different now. Cool. Wow, they look all cracky, and they've got, like, a little bit of green on them now, and he's got some eye boogers or whatever. Bro needs to get himself some, like, I don't know, you need, oh, what is this? A salt deposit. Cool. I will take that. They've changed the way that some things have looked inside of here, but some things have remained fairly standard. If I can grab some more fish.
Grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
Okay, I will keep that in mind. How much am I got limestone right there, but we're not going to break that off right now. Let's get back on up to the surface. We'll look after our oxygen. We've got plenty of inventory space left. Here I was worrying and being all paranoid. No, sir. I can tell that's going to be a problem going into the future. I'm going to hit escape every time I want to get out of the menu. So many games do it differently. Some games are like you hit escape to get... Oh, no! It's a splody. Ow. And that would be my health being rapidly liquidated out of every orifice that was just exploded by an over-aggressive little critter. Okay. Adventure is off to a good start. I think I can get these, but I think I need a knife before I can get the table coral. And I think it gives me gemstones or something like that. Where am I right now? I don't see anything off in the distance at the moment. I thought I did for a minute, but it wasn't something off in the distance. It was just like a booger or like a sneeze or something that's on my... I don't clean my screen very often. It's a problem for me. What is this right here? A sea glide fragment. Can I not pick that up right now? What if I... Oh, I gotta scan it. That's right. I forgot about that. You get the little scanamajig thing that allows you to scan stuff. I think it should be mostly safe over here. There shouldn't be too many things that we should freak the hell out about. But, you know...
Is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
Unlikely, but plausible. I'll take that. What about my oxygen levels right now, computer? How are those looking? Are they not looking good? They're probably looking very bad. So our domicile is back over there. We've got our oxygen back. These right here are creep vines. We should be able to harvest what we need off of them. How's my inventory looking? It's still good. Let's keep grabbing some more metal because we're going to need a lot of titanium to work with too. It is amazing the leaps and bounds this game has come. This game has gotten so much more beautiful since it was initially released. I don't remember if I can just take these or if I need a knife. I think I need a knife first. What is that right there? A little bit of salt? Yep, let's get some salt. Let's do this thing like an Xbox Live waiting room. We'll get so much salt up inside of here. Yup. Especially after you win. People always getting salty after you win. People a bunch of haters. You'd be like, yo, why you getting dunked on, though, in Gears of War if you didn't want to lose? Like, I don't know. You got to up your A game, though. You can sit over here and talk about my mom, but at the end of the day, my mom is still the mom of a winner. I don't know. I go in deep. I got to stay off comms when I play games online. Because you get that one little kid who's like, me, 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 and you're like, oh, I'm going in. I'm about to destroy this child's life, and I'm not going to be proud of it. I'm not going to be proud of it.
May have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
Like, oh shit, there's another one. Run away! No! My butthole! Well, now that my butthole has been expanded into ribbony bits, I suppose that we're probably not doing that well as far as health is concerned. However, we've got little pods all over the place. I can probably fit in a little bit more metal salvage. And we need to head on back to our main base. I love these little dudes right here. These dudes are my favorite in the whole game. I forget what they're called, but you can put them inside of a fish tank inside of your house. And they're super awesome. I like them. I think that they should be... Oh, that scared the hell out of me. I was like, what kind of octopus nonsense is this? I told you guys, I don't mess with the ocean. The ocean is terrifying, and it should be left the hell alone. So I'm going to dog paddle my way back on over to base. And I've always thought to myself that those little critters that are floating around, like the little, I don't know, the ones that I was just pointing out to you, the ones that are all cute, they look like manta rays or whatever, like little mini manta rays. I said this in a previous series, and I still stand by it. They look like a Disney character to me. Like, they look like they would be playing like a little bongo drum under the ocean while Ariel does whatever it is that she do. We can make an air bladder pretty soon, so an emergency flotation device. Okay, so I can use that to float on up to the surface. I need silicone rubber for that. And so, in order to get that, I need creep vine, me thinkies. With the basic materials, yes, I need a creep vine seed cluster. How do I get that? You know what? Let's just start with the simple stuff. Let's go ahead and we're going to bang out some titanium. There we go. Just smelt it on out of some rocks using space technology, because that's how we do. This place does naturally recharge in the sun, so don't panic about it too much. We are going to go through our energy supply, but as we're going around and we're starting to get things all gathered up, it should be okay. Other things that we should be able to put together is we've got access to water right now because we've got a bladderfish. I will take that because our water supply is going to be something that we're going to want to secure. And then I grabbed those fish while I was in there because I wanted to get... Oh, I can get cured food too, but I got to use salt for that. So I don't know if I really want to do that. We can get cooked boomerangs. So I'll make a couple of those. We'll get all of our meters nice and filled up. I don't think you regenerate in this title. I'm pretty sure even if your meters are all filled up, you still don't heal. I don't think.
To cook small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
Well, safe for human consumption it is. Let's eat ourselves some peepers over here. That's gotten our health back up to like a somewhat suitable level. I told you I was going to be hitting the escape key like every single time. Oh, we've got a storage bin over here. It's got water, it's got flares, and it's got a nutrient block. They got to work on the marketing for nutrient block. I don't think anybody is excited to... Nobody's popping to bend that block, all right? Nobody's trying to do it. And so we got to eat something. We already did that. Damaged radio, we need a repair tool for that, and I'm pretty sure it gives us status updates and stuff like that a little bit later on. I already ate food, so you go away. Leave me alone. I don't love you. Go away, tooltip on my screen. Alright, we're back in this. I had to restart the game in order to get that off the screen. It wouldn't go, oh, it's nighttime. In the middle of the night. Please don't eat me. I know that I'm like a sing-songy asshole in the middle of your ocean, but please don't bother me. I would love it if you wouldn't. Oh, I can just grab these from over here? Uh-oh. Something bad is happening. What's trying to hurt me right now? Something's trying to hurt me. What was trying to hurt me? Scary music came on. Oh, I did not enjoy that. That was a feeling. My butt just puckered so far up inside of me. Oh my god, it felt like I had a tummy tumor. It was not good. Let's grab a couple of these. I think these are big, though, if I remember right. Uh-oh. Please stop making roaring noises. The fact that you can hear that underwater with a human ear is one of the most horrifying and terrifying things ever. Creatures in the water should not make noises that loud. Oh, look. Greetings, Moon. How are you right now? It looks like you are primarily comprised of things that oxidize. Hi. How are you? Let's go back up to this side, and we'll start talking about what we want to do right now. Well, we've got support systems. There's a medical kit fabricator right here. I did go ahead, and I pulled the med kit out of there because our health was bad, and I felt like it was in our best interest to maybe try to limit the amount of pain we were going to go through. I don't think I need a battery or anything like that just yet. However, I can go with silicone rubber. And so we're going to mash that out first. I love the way that they've replaced all the little graphics. I remember back in the day, there used to just be like a little cube right there when it was crafting because they hadn't put any of the graphics in yet. It's been great to see this game mature and get better over time. Like, it reaffirms, like, there's a lot of bad indie games out there, but there are some that do it right, and there are some that make it. And those are the ones that you really got to applaud them for making it through the process and doing what they got to do in order to make everything copacetic between all of their internal systems. So we only have 9 power left. I get 2 rubbers from each one of these. Wow. I'm getting a lot more rubber than I thought I was getting. But, you know, rubber hits the road, I guess. I'm also going to make some lubricant right there, because we'll probably need it later on.
Is essential in construction of vehicles and power plants, detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core sustained during planet fall.
Okay, so I'm going to try and get some tools up and running right now. We need a knife more than anything else. The knife is going to be important to our long-term survival.
Survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
Yeah, if you want somebody to survive without, like, a survival knife, good luck with that. It's going to be rough. Let's make an O2 tank. It is going to eat up some of our inventory, but it will allow us to stay underwater a little bit longer. Oh, it actually equips now. Ooh, it used to just sit inside of your inventory. Ooh. Things have changed. Things have changed. Okay, so things are a little bit different right now, and I'm still learning all the ropes and whatnot. Let's throw that back inside of there. We still have a lot of rubber to play around with. Is there anything realistic I can do with the rubber? I can make some fins. Let's make some swimmy fins then, because I do like swimming faster.
It draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Okay. The systems are out of power for right now. And so the big thing we're going to want to do is let's just store some stuff up. I don't have a lot of space left, but, you know, I think I've seen enough space anyways. I just fell out of it to here. And so I would rather, yeah, now I feel a little bit more agile. That's good. Now I feel like I move a little bit quicker. Our water and our food is all right. I'm going to say that we should probably gather up some metals. And we're going to start looking for ways to improve our situation. Limestone and random little blocks that are hidden up and underneath water right here. That's going to be the principal way by which we're going to get that done. And in addition, now that we have a knife, we'll be able to pick things off of walls like the table coral and stuff like that. I probably won't do it right this second because I'm looking for other resources, other monsters down here. I bet they want to hurt me. I need to get a flashlight or something too. That'd probably make this go a little bit more swiftly. We've got some copper ore right there. I'm going to swim on up. We'll grab that. Hopefully I'm fast enough to outrun this little douchebag. Survey says, yes, we are able to outrun that little douchebag specifically. These big dudes over here, you want to stay away from them. They kind of make a mess of things, and unless you want to be a part of that mess, a glorious, painful mess, nah, don't do it. Don't go near them. Later on, we can shoot them with missiles and stuff, but for right now, I think most of the things in the game are, like, non-violent. I don't think you actually spend a whole lot of time with violent weapons in this game, although they did give you, I think, some tasers or something to deal with the Leviathan Reaper at one point or another. Some more titanium right there. I don't think we're going to need that. If I have to, I'll drop survival boxes on the ground outside. Are there any of those guys in here? I need that quartz. Just a little bit of that silicone. Quartz is fantastic. Quartz actually expands and get just about as large. There's some pretty massive quartz crystals out there. It can expand and get as large as long as the things that it needs in order to build itself are available. It will continue to go forever, and as long as the temperature is right, I guess. Crystallization tends to occur. There's an egg right there, but I'm not trying to steal anybody's children's right now. Crystallization tends to occur at different points with rocks. Like, they start out in like a liquid aqueous solution, and then over time, like as it cools down, they'll start to crystallize. And if they have just the perfect temperature, they'll crystallize very well. If they crystallize too fast, it actually makes things microcrystalline, and so that's how you end up with things like obsidian or things that have very small crystal structures. And if they cool incredibly slowly, that allows crystals to grow to just their absolute chemical maximum. And so you can assume that those quartz crystals right there, whenever they were exposed or grown, it must have cooled very, very, very slowly for that to happen. Otherwise, those crystals right there would actually just be like an amalgam of crystals so small that they would look almost like sugar. Something's going on over here, but I don't know how I feel about it. There's enough limestone to convince me that maybe I'll risk my life for a minute. What just bit me? Ah! Oh, shit, they're everywhere. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have did that. Alright, it's your cave. It's chill, homie. We don't need to fight, though. We don't need to fight. Okay, we do need to fight because I want that lead that was down here.
Silver-based wiring kits are an essential component of many habitat modules.
Oh shit, he's still on me. Whoop! He's still trying to get me. I thought that I was just listening to my little science lesson right there. You better back up off me, fool. You'll get cut. This is my neighborhood now. You might think you're a block monster, but we're here like King Kong, stomp, stomp. We don't care. I got hands for feet. You better find out about it. You better ask somebody. Let's go back to base, and I think we're going to try and get some kind of, well, I think we're going to try and get kind of a priority list, I guess, of the things that are important to us. Over here in the personal section, it looks like we can make some things, but I don't really care about that. What I'm more interested in is we need, so a repair tool, we need cave sulfur for that. For a scanner, we need a battery. I think we actually have the things that we need in order to make a battery with the electronics kit, so we'll bang that together. This is going to allow us the opportunity, if you don't know what this tool is for, it's going to offer us the opportunity to go through and we can scan things, and then it'll add it to our blueprint list. And so, you know that Sea Glide fragment that we found? It'll help out with that. And
these blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
Exactly. What she said. All of the things that she said are super true, but she made it sound fancier than me. She made it sound fancier and better, so you know what? No harm, no foul. Is it looking inside my storage right now when it does? No, I have the acid on me. Okay. Just carrying around a pocket full of acid. You better hope the police don't swing on by. Take a look at them tabs. You would be in trouble. What other things should we be building right now? A vehicle bay is probably a good idea, although we haven't learned how to make that yet. Other little things that are up inside of here that might be useful. I don't really care about flares. They're sort of useful. Cave sulfur will allow us access to the repair tool, which will let us fix this place up. That's good because it actually makes it more efficient at drawing power and stuff like that. Other little things in here that we could prioritize. We got the power cell, which is basically just a big version of the normal batteries. Power cells are going to allow you to power vehicles for the most part and larger equipment that fire like death rays and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. I think it's time for us to go and scan. So let's get on out here. I'm going to get my scanny device. And if we see a little critter, we are going to scanny that fanny. And so you there, creature in the water, let me scan your butt. That's how this works. Let me scan your booty. So that is a rabbit ray right there. And we can look at its stats right there. A herbivorous aquatic life form. Rabbit rays appear to live serene and solitary lives with few predators, a natural sense of curiosity, and an awesomely poisonous flesh. The latter enables the former. Okay, so its ears, twin orange appendages, they sense vibrations, all right. Undulating wings, and so similar to Earth rays, zero genetic resemblance detected, suggesting these two species independently develop similar solutions to environmental circumstances. Inedible, but harmless. Yeah, there's a name for that, and I can't remember what it is. I can self-scan? Why would I do that?
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Detecting trace amounts of foreign bacteria. Continuing to monitor.
Okay. So I can scan just about everything. Like, you weren't able to scan the last time I played. You weren't able to scan anything except the stuff you were supposed to be able to scan. Now it's like they've added in so many extra new things that allow me to get my job done. Ooh, a command chair. Yay. I'm commanding. I need a place to put my butt. That sounds great. So we got a command chair right there. We got anything else going on in this little cargo area? You do want to look for fragments of the ship. Sometimes you'll find things inside of the crate. I don't think I can get inside of there, but I think you get a welder later on that'll allow you to get inside of there, I think. You get like a welding torch or something like that that allows you to get inside of areas you normally wouldn't be able to. I can't do anything with this stuff right here. I am going to continue checking crates, though. Got anything inside that? No. Yay. Nay. Okay. Well, we'll look for other pieces that are laying around in other locations. I think we're largely stacked right now on the stuff that we, like, need to have in order to do our job surviving. Oh, we can scan the giant coral tubes now, too. Cool. Indigenous life forms. Giant coral tubings. I'm pretty sure we can hit those and we get something out of them, but I can't remember what. I'm going to scan this acid mushroom real fast. So there we go. Indigenous life forms. Yeah, there's a word for that. I forget what the word is, but there's a word for when two species in isolated areas develop the exact same genetic, not the same genetic, but the exact same evolutionary markers. I forget what it is. Basically, they have the exact same adaptations in two completely different locations based on predation or based on like what they eat or based on, you know, what they do in order to survive. I can't remember what the word is, though. My brain is not. The anthropologists and the biologists in the audience will have to tell you, or the paleontologists. Paleontologists are essentially just biologists mixed with geologists. I mean, there's not a lot of job opportunities, though, if you're trying to be a paleontologist, so I'd watch out for that potential career stumble. But by and large, pretty cool area of study. That's what I minored in college, is I did geology with a minor in paleontology. I actually got the minor completely, totally on accident. I just took extra classes and stuff like that. And then when I went to file the paperwork, they were like, yo, you know you have everything here to get a minor in paleontology on your degree, right? And I was like, all right, throw it in. Sounds good. Took dinosaur classes, and then I took classes about mollusks, and I took all kinds of weird little classes. Fun stuff, man. I like learning things. I like learning things, but I don't like being taught. That's my big issue. Wasn't there something down here I might be able to use? I thought this is roundabouts. What is this over here? Can I scan this? I can't scan that piece of plating right there. The music just changed, which means we're going into the red grass biome, which is that thing over there. Red grass, still not that terrifying. Not a place that you're going to die horrifically in, but like things can still go wrong. I think that was just a fish trying to juke me out right there. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get some surveying done. Like, I'll get back up to the surface in a second, but... Oh, we can get a countertop. But is it granite, though? It's got to be made out of that Brazilian granite. Otherwise, it's just not baller enough for Splatty. You know how Splatty like to do. Everything he's got in the house got to be coated with gold or brass or anything else because I'm an ostentatious asshole. There it is right there. That's what I was looking for. Sea Glide. And so we've learned 50% of what we need to know about the Sea Glide. If you don't know what the Sea Glide is, it's basically a little vehicle. It's like a frogman. They were a thing that was popular in underwater exploration for a while. And there's our other fragment. The Sea Glide, essentially, if you've never seen what a frogman is before, it's like a tube and you get inside of it and it traps air. And then it's got a little propeller on it, and it lets you, like, move around underwater a lot faster. They were popular for a while in the 90s. I remember seeing them around, like, little frogman units, but they kind of fell out of... I don't think people use them anymore. People just use those big old, like, 30-foot fins. We're in a pretty good spot right now. We got some research done. We did some things that were pretty fun in our overall adventurous situation. My name is Splattercat. This game is called Subnautica. If you like what I do on the channel, you can support this video by hitting the like button down below. That's the best way to increase the visibility of the channel and make sure that I keep getting to do what I do every single day, providing entertainment for all of you. Aside from that, you can check out the Patreon. If you like the game, you can get it for yourself. I've got that listed down below so that you can purchase the game if this seems like something that you want to get into. And other than that, it's time for me to go. Farewell, everybody. Subnautica. It's back. Oh, yeah. Bye-bye.